Getting ready for the US Citizenship Test? Finding it hard to remember all 100 civics questions? Don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we'll cover all 100 civics questions from the 2008 version, presented slowly and in a random order, to make memorization easier. No matter where you are in your preparation, this video will help you gain confidence and stay on track. Let's get started. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. In what month do we vote for President? November. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. Name 1 state that borders Mexico. California. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name 1 right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was the first president? George Washington. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one state that borders Canada. New York.